All right, today I'm gonna show y'all how to do oil change and oil cartridge change on a 2021 Dodge Charger. So first you want to get underneath the car, and usually one bolt right here, and two back here. As you can see, I've already taken off the cartridge over there. They have 10 mil bolts. For your oil drain plug is a 13 millimeter. As you can see, mine is kind of already draining. It's done, so I'm gonna put this back on there. Once you put this back on there, you know, just hand tight. Put your oil pan cover with your four 10 mil bolts, and that's it. For the top part, you want to take the oil filter or oil cartridge, whatever you want to call it. I personally use a 15/16 socket with a breaker bar. Break it off, and then whenever you go back to tighten it, just hand tight. Whenever it is that you do take this off, you want to pull it off. It's gonna have this seal right here. Let me show you real quick. As you can see, it has this seal right here. I use this little hook type tool or whatever. I just take it out, and it goes at that last little spot right here. You clip in the new one. You want to make sure you grease this part up right here before you put it back inside. So that's how I do it. And then whenever it is, you know, just hand tighten it. Whenever you've put the new oil cartridge in, you just want to, you know, hand tighten it. You're gonna hear a few clicks, maybe about 3 or 4 clicks. Once you hear those clicks, usually that's when it's like at its tightest, but you want to go in just a little bit, just hand tight, you know. You want to do that. That'll be set for the oil cartridge or oil filter, whatever it is that you want to call it. Then for the drain plug, I always put a new washer, a new plastic washer on it every time I do my oil change. And then of course you just want to hand tighten this. That's all you want to do. You just want it right now. Right there is loose. You see, took it out without too much force. You just want to hand tighten that drain bolt. That's all you want to do. I know earlier I called this the oil cartridge, but it's the oil pan cover or whatever you want to call it. And it's 4 10 millimeter bolts. You just want to start them by hand, you know, a few threads. This one, as y'all can see, is kind of messed up or whatever. I like to put it up here in the front. For this one I have to use a 11 millimeter because it's messed up, and that's the next one that'll work for it. So that's what I use for this one, 11 millimeter. You just want to hand tighten it. That's it for this part right here. And it takes 6 quarts of oil. Once it's all done, you can go ahead and put your top back on. You're all set with the oil. When you're done doing your oil change and everything, you want to reset the oil life for it. What you want to do is you want to click your start button. You want to click it on until it says run. And then, as you can see, it says ignition. You want to scroll down to where it says oil life. For me, is right the next option after the speedometer. So you want to click on that. You want to hold the OK in order to be able to reset your oil life. You can see it's back at 100 now. Once you've got that done already, you can go ahead and switch your car on. Let it run for a little bit. Once you've let it run for a little bit, you want to get your oil dipstick just over here and just check, you know, clean it off, make sure it's at the right oil level. Right there, perfect. Right there where it's supposed to be perfect. Right there. And that's it. That's how you do a oil change on a 2021 3.6 V6 engine.